I would like to warn you all in advance that this chapter is not an April Fool's joke. Kaneshiro genuinely has no chill just like with his previous works, so fans of a certain character are going to be very unhappy. What's going on, everyone? My name is Animasu, and Blue Lock Chapter 298, titled Alone Together, has now officially been released. In today's video, I'll be going over the chapter with you all and sharing my thoughts, opinions, and all that good stuff. If you enjoy staying up to date with the series and want to support my channel, please take a moment to click that subscribe button, comment below any video ideas you'd like to see, and make sure to check out my community Discord as well. You can find that link down below in the description. With that, let's get right into the tragic downfall of, well, you'll see. Chapter 298 kicks off with Nagi tightening his gloves, that now iconic deathly skull aura flaring up from behind him as a clear sign he's fully locked in. Without hesitation, he tells Ryo straight up that he doesn't need him to pass to him anymore. Then, looking directly in his eyes, Nagi doubles down. He won't be passing to Ryo either, and he's still gonna win. Ryo is left stunned by the sudden shift in energy, but man, seeing Nagi fully awaken has me hyped up as usual. Every time we see him lock in and take charge, despite the outcome, it always is a beautiful occasion. Ryo quickly tries to stop him, reminding him that if they don't score the next goal, it's over for them. But Nagi doesn't even turn around. He shuts that down fast. Us? No. It'll be over for me. With his back still facing Ryo, he points out the truth. Ryo already secured his survival with that last goal. That pressure is no longer on him. Ryo still insists that they be stronger working together, but Nagi is not buying into that anymore. That formula, the one built on dependence, will not work for him. With his back still turned, Nagi starts walking away towards Agi and Shigeri, leaving Ryo behind. He explains calmly that when Ryo is around, he ends up depending on him too much. That's just the reality of their dynamic. But now he finally understands. That kind of football built on comfort won't make him the best in the world. Ryo has already shown he can stand on his own, as we saw in the last chapter, and now Nagi needs to prove that he can too. With the match tied at 2-2, the Master's off the pitch, and the next goal deciding everything, Nagi starts to feel something he's never felt before. Fear. He's scared. Not of losing the game though, but of losing Ryo. The idea of walking this path without him shakes something inside, but even with that fear, he's pushing on. The final restart of the match kicks off with Bachira receiving the ball, and right out of the gate, Nagi bursts into a sprint, charging up the field. From behind, Ryo screams out his name, trying to reach him one last time, but Nagi does not stop. Bachira flicks the ball back quickly, and Nagi closes in fast, completely locked in. He clenches his resolve, pushing the fear deep down and urges himself to turn that fear into fire. If he's going to become the best, he has to keep fighting, no matter how alone he feels. With that, he explodes off the ground, leaping high into the air to intercept Bachira's pass. He climbs so high that even Bachira is left wide-eyed, which is saying something considering what he's seen from this monster previously. Landing smoothly, Nagi does not hesitate. He immediately sends a pass over to Agi, catching him completely off guard. Agi grins wide, thrilled as he fires the ball right back. Nagi's finally playing active, self-driven football just like he urged him to. Without missing a beat, Nagi changed the ball forward to Shigeri, who burst ahead with that signature speed. He yells out to go full force and hit BARCHA with a fast, direct attack, but Nagi's mind is somewhere else at the moment. Even as he runs, his thoughts are consumed with the idea of losing Ryo, and it's shown in the art. His touch bubbles are turning pitch black, mirroring the depth of his fear and honesty. Snapping him back into the moment, Shigeri sends a clean cross right back towards him, putting the ball and the spotlight right in Nagi's hands once more. With the defender closing in tight, Nagi makes the quick choice to trap the ball using his back, to then let it roll smoothly from his right shoulder to his left. Keeping his momentum flowing, he leans forward into a sprint and heel flicks the ball over his head, slipping right past his mark with a signature seishiro finesse. And through all of it, his mind keeps drifting back. He never thought a future like this would exist. A game, a moment without Ryo right there beside him. Nagi slips a clean pass to Agi, who instantly redirects it back, setting up a perfect opportunity as Nagi pulls his leg back. In his mind though, his thoughts aren't just on the goal. They're still on Ryo. Even as he evolves and steps into independence, his desire to stay connected doesn't just disappear. He still wants to be by Ryo's side, not as someone dependent, but as someone strong enough to stand next to him willingly. Just when it looks like he's about to unleash a shot, Nagi fakes it. Instead of firing, he delicately pops the ball right back up in front of him, catching the defender off guard and buying himself that crucial split-second window. His eyes light up, crystal clear and sharp. This is the new Nagi seishiro, and he declares it silently with this play. He'll become someone who can dream of being the best in the world, on his own terms. But in the bottom corner of the panel, Ninja Shurikens spin into our view. Out of nowhere, otoya eita appears right in front of Nagi, staring him down and asking coldly what stage of this fake folly is it supposed to be. Behind Otoya, BARCHA's defense snaps into formation, closing in like a net. Otoya makes it clear to him that they've seen Nagi's iconic 5-stage volley from the Bayern Munich match, and there is no way they'll let him pull off that same miracle again. Nagi stands frozen, stunned that his fate didn't land. They saw through it. He looks towards the top right of the goal considering a shot, but reality hits fast. 3 defenders are closing in and Otoya's already charging at him like a blur. Nagi tells himself he can do it. He tries to believe it, but as his eyes fade into white and dark text bubbles appear, his real emotions surface. He's scared. Deep down, he truly believes Otoya will take the ball. He's standing in the spotlight he so badly wanted, but instead of acting, he's paralyzed by fear. Otoya charges in fast, and Nagi, caught in the moment, tries to shake the fear. He keeps telling himself, I can do this on my own. I can do this, but the pressure keeps mounting. Then from the left, Ryo's voice cuts through it all. He screams out Nagi's name, reaching for him in the most crucial moment for his growth. Nagi's eyes widened, the ball hanging in the air just inches above his foot. The moment Ryo's voice reaches him, Nagi's mindset flips. Instead of clinging to fear and being alone, he realizes they can move forward together. His intense skull-shaped aura begins to fade away, and he makes the call to not shoot, not evolve, but pass. He sends a sharp, clean line pass to his left, where Ryo Mikage is already sprinting forward, locked in with radiant energy pulsing through his eyes. Nagi meanwhile excels deeply, his eyes now blank and quiet, lacking any aura at all. But that pass to Ryo, it never arrives. Bachira meguru explodes into the air, intercepting the ball mid-flight with perfect precision. As he lands eyes locked on Nagi, he drops harsh truth. In Blue Lock, survival means learning how to be alone, even if it kills you. Nagi, stunned, watches as the chance he created vanishes right into thin air. At the same time, Bachira's updated bid is revealed on screen, 120 million yen, landing him at 5th overall. Without missing a beat, Bachira looks Nagi dead in his eyes and says it plainly. He's failed as an egoist. Bachira tears up the pitch, flying past Ryo and weaving through 2 more manshine defenders with ease. As he dribbles, the final top 23 rankings begin to flash across the screen with the sequence, synced to the momentum of his play. 6th place, Chigiri Hyoma, 60 million yen. 7th place, Ryo Mikage, 78 million. 8th place, Kunigami Rinsuke, 66 million. 9th place, Otoya Ida, 63 million. 10th place, Oliver Aiku, 60 million. And 11th place, Karasu Tabito, 55 million yen. The club's offering for the players are sadly not shown, but I really do hope to see more on that next chapter. With the ball returning to him, Bachira explodes into the air, his eyes glowing in the full flow state, as Agi and the other defenders continue to rush in and close the distance. As this unfolds, the auction screen continues to update alongside him, showing the rest of the top 23. Kakamaru claims 12th, followed by Ryu in 13th and Yukimiya in 14th. Behind them, Nico, Hiyori, and Sendo fall into 15th through 17th respectively. Kurana shows up at 18th, with Zantetsu close behind in 19th, and Fukaku again sneaking into 20th, a very surprising one to me. In 21st sits Raichi, and just above the cutoff is 22nd, the borderliner Kiora Gen. With perfect timing and full control, Bachira swings his foot through and buries the ball into the back of the net, securing a 3-2 victory for FC BARCHA and locking in a brace for his own. The match is finally ended, and the scene shifts, brought back to Isagi's perspective, standing on the field and staring up at the massive auction board. The final bids have all been processed. The screen scrolls to reveal the 23rd and final player to make the U20 roster, and we see the letters NA for a brief second. It looks like Nagi Seishiro has just barely made the cut, right? Instead though, as the full screen settles, the truth and reality hits us with the final page. The 23rd and last spot goes to Nanase somehow, with a bid of 25 million yen. Isagi stares up at the board, his expression frozen, before his eyes slowly drift downward. In 24th place, just below the cutoff line, is Nagi Seishiro, a bid of 24 million yen, 1 million short, 1 spot too low. The genius has been locked off, and Nagi is out of the U20 Japan national team. With that being the end of today's chapter 298, we'll be waiting a bit longer than usual for what comes next. Chapter 299 is on a break next week, with leaks expected to arrive around April 14th. The next chapter is titled Blue Tears, a name that clearly signals the emotional fallout of Nagi's shocking elimination. I can't help but wonder if we'll see Nagi himself finally break down, calling back to the way he once watched Narahaya sob after being locked off. But honestly, it might hit Ryo even harder. This was supposed to be their dream together, and now it's all shattered. If there was ever a time for Ryo to pull strings with the Mikage Corporation and make a desperate last-minute move, it's now. What do you think will happen in chapter 299? Could there still be hope for Nagi? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments, as I'd love to hear what y'all expect as usual. Anyways, with that sadly being the end of today's video, I just want to thank you all so much for tuning in to watch. If you enjoy staying updated with Blue Lock, or just want to support my channel, please consider clicking that subscribe button and commenting below for the algorithm. I also have a community Discord you can find linked down below, so if you'd like to chat with me and other fans of the series, please feel free to join up. Thank you all so much once again, and I'll see you in the next upload tomorrow.